The number one. The number one. How do you read this kanji? Ichi. Ichi. Ichi means the number one. Number one, or the best. Number one, or the best. How do you read this word? Ichiban. Ichiban. Ichiban means number one, the best. The best in the world. The best in the world. How do you read this word? Sekaiichi. Sekaiichi. Sekaiichi means the best in the world. One day. One day. How do you read this word? Ichinichi. Ichinichi. Ichinichi means one day or a day. All day. All day. How do you read this word? Ichinichi chu. Ichinichi chu. Ichinichi chu means all day. One lap. One lap. How do you read this word? Issue. Issue. Issue means one lap or around. 1 week. 1 week. How do you read this word? Ishukan. Ishukan. Ishukan means 1 week. One thing. One thing. How do you read this word? Ikko. Ikko. Ikko means one thing. Japanese language. Japanese language. How do you read this word? Nihongo. Nihongo. Nihongo means Japanese language. All day long. All day long. How do you read this word? Ichinichi chu. Ichinichi chu. Ichinichi chu mean all day long. Day. Day. How do you read this word? He mean day. Anniversary. How do you read this word? 기념비. 기념비 means anniversary. Today. How do you read this word? Kyo. Kyo mean today. Tomorrow. How do you read this word? Ashita. Ashita mean tomorrow. Yesterday. How do you read this word? Kino. Mean yesterday. Japanese people. How do you read this word? Nihonjin. Nihonjin mean Japanese. This kanji mean day, sun, Japan. On yumi reading. Nichi, jitsu. Kun yumi reading. Hi, bi, ga. Now let's see some example of how we use this kanji with another kanji. Date and time. Date and time. How do you read this word? Nichiji. Nichiji means date and time. Holiday or day off. Holiday or day off. How do you read this word? Kyujitsu. Appointed. How do you read this word? Dojitsu. Dojitsu mean appointed or that day. Weekday. Ordinary day. Weekday. Ordinary day. How do you read this word? Heijitsu. Heijitsu mean weekday or ordinary day. The other day or a few days ago. The other day or a few days ago. How do you read this word? 先日先日 National holiday National holiday How do you read this word? 祝日祝日 Schedule or program Schedule or program How do you read this word? 日程日程日程 means schedule or program. Japan Japan How do you read this word? 日本日本日本 means Japan. This is about the meaning and how to read this kanji. This kanji means day, sun, Japan. And the onyomi reading we read like nichi, jitsu. And the kunyomi reading like hi, bi, ga. Now let's see how we use this kanji with another kanji to make a compound word. The same day. The same day. How do you read this word? 同日同日同日 mean the same day. The day before. The day before. How do you read this word? 前日前日前日 mean the day before or the previous day. Every day. Every day. How do you read this word? 毎日毎日毎日 means every day. Ordinary, regular. Ordinary, regular. How do you read this word? 日常日常日常 means ordinary or regular. This means the regular day. Diary or journal. Diary or journal. How do you read this word? 日記日記日記 means diary or journal. Sunlight sunlight. How do you read this word? 日光日光日光 means sunlight. few days. Few days. How do you read this word? 数日。数日。数日 means few days. Next day. Next day. How do you read this word? 翌日。翌日。